Listen, for me, that's a Monday build. There's nothing special about this. I'm not excited at all. When you have to hold the ceiling, look at this. When this thing is holding the ceiling. Okay, let's buy this. Let's pay $500,000 and let's just cut this trim because, well, it's in the way. Retail $675, she says. So you can see that everything's been working here, you know, whatever it is. So here it even, see, when we started this morning, it was just here. Now it's starting to be here as well. So yeah, I'm not excited about this unit, but hey, that's me. It's just a statement.
It's RV inspection week, and yes, we are off, taking off to Denver, Colorado, going to be inspecting an RV that you'll be excited to see, and we're pretty excited to see it too, so stick around so that you'll know exactly where we're going to be. The Eagle has landed. We are in Denver, Colorado. Yay! Boy, am I glad, because you know, I don't care for flying. There goes United up in the air, and off in the distance you can see those beautiful snow-capped peaks. Wow, I cannot wait to get driving so we can see the views. But here we are in Denver for an RV inspection, and you're looking forward to the inspection tomorrow.
Yep. I'm looking forward to go there, rip it apart, like Ben would say.
He's not going to literally rip it apart.
That's what he says.
It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Frederick, Colorado, with the White-Capped Mountains behind us, which is really cool. We are about to inspect this Newmar Dutchstar 4071. Now this is a 2023 held over. Our customer, he is nervous this morning. Fingers crossed that we don't find anything. Stick around. We're going to update you at noon and the end of the day. So come on in. Let's see my first glimpse and my stow and go. I really love the stow and go. Coming through here, I can walk directly all the way back to the bedroom. Isn't it light and bright in here? I absolutely love it. It looks so beautiful, but I have access to sit in my dinette. I can watch TV. I can cook, do my dishes. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to do dishes. And I do have access to my refrigerator and this half bath right here, right? So this little half bath, I can come in here and also have access to the bed. Now what's nice about this is that you're going to need to upgrade the mattress, that's for sure. There is a link below because this is definitely a cement pad. But what's nice is that I can roll over the top of the bed and I can actually get to the shower if I want to. So the stow and go is fantastic. As far as my first glimpse, really, I don't see anything except this one thing. See this one thing? I found this on the floor. I don't know what it goes to, but that's my first glimpse. It smells great. It looks great. But we'll see just how great it is. So stick around and we're going to update you.
Good morning recap. You watching? Did I get your attention? We're at a dealership here in Colorado that was a little bit freaking out of us coming here because they kind of know who we are, and their fear, and I don't want to address this to any dealership, their fear is that we're going to bash the dealership. This is not what we do for a living. We don't bash dealerships. We state facts on rigs that they're selling, that they bought from a manufacturer, they took in trade. From there, we don't judge what they do afterwards. We do a report, we do a list, and they address the list. Then the customer will tell us, well, they treated me good, or nah, they didn't treat me good at all. That's what we do. We're not here to make a list of dealerships that suck at what they're doing. No, but at the same time, for me, there should be some kind of accountability. When you bought something, it came in, and you signed off on it. You can try to point fingers at somebody else that, well, it's the manufacturer, it's how it is. You can do that, but that will show your character as a dealership. So we're not here to bash nobody. We're not here to publicize dealership. Sometimes you see the sticker, you know where we're at, and that's fine. That's my point. We're looking at the unit. So for me, this is Newmar. Newmar, this slide out here, as you can see, I'm already touching here. So right here, I'm already touching the bottom, so I'm already scraping this. But at the same time, this whole thing, this slide out is already scuffing everywhere here. So it's already sitting on this trim. And I know it's a detail, but see how much I have. All right, let's say my pencil fits in here. Let's go in the front and see the distance I have here. So right there, you can see that this bottom trim, even here, I can see it, there's a bow in it. So you can't fix a bow in the bottom. You could always fix a bow in this plastic, because this plastic typically sticks down from the slide out. But this is where it's gonna sit. So you can't take a shaver and shave the plastic and then repaint this. So you know what that means. Well, that don't sound good. So another problem that I'm having right now as we're here is this wall right here. So right here, I've got nothing. So I don't know if you can see right on this section, this bubbling right there on top of this window. So I don't know if we can really see that on the video, but that's of concern to me. So that means that this wall is not touching, or it's floating. So next Tuesday, we're going to be at Newmar. And that is exactly the reason why we're going to Newmar. I know how they do it at the Ref Group when it's a Fleetwood. They're pressed vacuum wall, so they're all sucked up together. So you'll never have this. These construction are hung wall. So this hung wall means that it can actually be loose, and that would be normal. Don't look nice to me, but maybe that's how it is. So on that note, let's get to work. Let's go see what we found at lunchtime, if we make it there. All right, lunchtime recap. There's a lot of problem in this unit. I know it's 2023, built in 2022 of September 2022, 23, almost 2 years old in a couple of months. So it's held over. Beautiful outside. You know, it's always about the emotional. It's awesome. It's beautiful. Nice inside. Until we start looking, testing, seeing, like I showed you earlier this morning, on the outside what I have, well, we'll talk about it. Yes, I got clips. I already did it. So that's my lunchtime recap. So that's why now I'm confused on how I'm going with this, but you'll see a clip soon. Which, when I'm underneath there, there's also a communication problem with my electrical supply from the pedestal to this box. For example, in this unit we got 3 air conditioner. 3. No, we got 2. By the way, we already been on the roof. And some people who say, well, you never checked the roof. Okay, if there's nothing exciting on the roof, I'm not going to tell you that. And I said it a lot of time in a lot of videos. Roof was perfect, it was awesome, blah, blah, blah. Those are not fifth wheels, so a lot of time there's nothing much. In this one, I have 2 little bubbles like I always tell you about in one of those vents. One of those vents that open from the inside electric. So at one point when I'm up there, I tried to lift it up. It's loose. So I told Laurel, call Laurel, says, hey, can you check this fan? It doesn't come back all the way down. There's 2 more of those little bubbles I told you about before, that it bubbles in the ceiling and then it explodes. There's a hole. So those are the 2 things I found on my roof. Are you excited? The one who was asking that I never go on the roof? So here, for a more serious problem, there's 2 ACs on the roof, not 3. So here, if I go check on my precision circuit, you know, everything looks nice, everything looks normal. Block heater is on. Okay, so here's my block heater. My block heater is not on. So this does absolutely nothing. Water heat 2 is on, water heat 1 is on. And then I end up with middle air conditioner, rear air conditioner, and front air conditioner. I got 2 air conditioners. Why is this telling me there's 3? Problem? Houston! Let's go outside.
I wish this front AC was working because it's hot.
This is personal, but this doesn't supply air. Yeah, see how it's not even hot outside? All right, I'm outside. Let's go outside. Move your butt. We got a couple of little things that are minimal, paper, tape, trims that are unglued, you know, little those are rinky-dink stuff, and it's fun. It's fun to find those and show how they are.
You see this dent? Right there. Whoops. Let me get the angle so you can see it right there. There we go. Now we can see it.
So the problem I have with this unit is this slide out. As I will show, Laura will put little clips of what I did from underneath here. So right about here, where I have a support inside, and I got the refrigerator that's right there, then I got this wall support in the middle of this slide out. So where this whole roof's coming down, there's a wall that they put that ends up right here. Here they butted to their laminated floor that they use, the plywood with the stuff in there. So there's a butt right here, so they connect together. So they put a metal plate, but they didn't put blocks inside. So check that video. Nice cap. Talking about the mountains. We're back to this. So you see those fiber block right there? They're actually, you know, sliding on this, which is about, let's say 3/8 of an inch thick. So it actually supports the floor all over the place. So the problem I have in this one is they, as they're building, they don't have boards of 20 foot long, I guess. So they actually butt two pieces here. So in order to make this happen, they put a plate. They put a plate, but the plate's doing nothing. So you can see there's a pad there. No pad here. There's a pad here. Like I said, that's about 3/8 of an inch. So right there, when I'll go inside, I'll show you. My floor is actually doing this inside at the wrong place. There's a wall here right above this, and the fridge is right about there. So it doesn't help. So if I look at this, don't you think, look, I got at least a pencil I can put there. Don't you think I should be able to put at least a pencil there? So that shows you this is already almost touching. So my floor is, you know, curving, bowing down, however you want to say it. So I'm no engineer, but what do you think is going to happen with time with this? So it will continue sagging, creating this thing floating there, and that'll be it. So I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. Let's go check inside. So this is the location inside, right here, where that plate is. So I don't know if you can see that this already has to support this, and that's where we were outside. So the block needs to be about there, and everybody else has a block. And the problem is my weight right here and the fridge. So yes, there is one around here, right here on the corner of the bridge of the fridge, but we know we're going to have an issue here. You can hopefully see it at this angle. Comment or statement, let me know. So on the other side, it's the same thing. I've got this slide out, if you remember when we started this morning, that is totally hanging right above, touching the top of the seal. So what happened with this? In order to be able to adjust this, you either put a metal plate. There's no adjustment. You're gonna bring the roller up to bring the slide out up. It's more than some people can handle. We'll see how that goes. So meanwhile, let's go check what Laurel has inside.
So it's lunchtime, and man, am I glad. I don't even know what time it is, so I'm not ready to eat lunch, but we're gonna give you the mid review. So let me just start here. Right here beside you, Pierre, this right here is incredibly loose. So let me just show you a little video. This is the slide trim here in the entrance, and just taking my finger here, you can see how loose this is. Now, I don't know. I don't think it should be that loose that I can move this with one finger. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Now that you saw that video, what do you think? I mean, should it be that loose? Another thing that's just not working properly, this little light switch manual here, you want to talk about temperamental. Sometimes it'll turn the lights on, sometimes it won't. It'll go off, then all of a sudden it's back on again, and then I can't get it to go back on again. Don't ask me why. I don't know, kind of strange. But then let's go in here. So we're gonna come here to this floor right here. Now, Pierre was talking to you about this outside, right? Look, I can stick my fingers right there. This slide is out 100% of the way, and I can put my fingers through the bottom. And then coming over here, you know, this is beautiful, right? This trim work, well, needs to be attached. And then we've got this crack in the door in the bathroom. So come on in here and we're gonna show you that. So I'm gonna bring you right up here, okay? So there is the crack in the door. So, you know, I don't know, they probably should replace that door, I would think. Hi, honey. Yikes, did you see the look on that face? Yikes. Woo!
What did you tell me earlier?
What did I tell you earlier?
What did you just say not too long ago?
Okay, this is exactly what I said to my husband. We have a Fleetwood 2017 40E. I said, why would we ever want to trade up? The more I inspect these brand new units, or almost brand new units, the more I appreciate what I have, the few issues that we have. Yes, we maintain it. Yes, my husband is diligent on maintaining it. But we've not had anything major. Oh gosh, I should knock on wood. Do you think this is real wood? No, I'm gonna knock. Ah, shoot. All right, well, let me knock here. Let's just hope I'll keep my fingers crossed, because I really don't want to upgrade or trade in, because we've got a good unit. Anyways, it's all these little things that we find that make you wonder. But hopefully nothing major today. I don't know. We'll see, because it's only halfway through the day. If you like videos like this, please give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and make sure to share it with your friends. Speaking of subscribe, we've had quite a few subscribers reach out to us and say, I've been unsubscribed from your channel and had to resubscribe. Just check to make sure that you are subscribed, and if you aren't, hit that button again. We'll see you at the end of the day.
Are you there? End of the day recap. Yes, I'm inside. We still have the same problem, slide out, we talked about earlier. And I've got other things outside. But on another note, this is what I'm gonna do. Honey, go bring this unit in. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go right here. So she's gonna bring this, which if you remember, that was there. So see, now it's coming up. It's banging when it's coming out, but pops, and oh, all of a sudden, well, I need to jack my ceiling in order to be able to get out of there. Seriously?
Wow, it struggles on this end. It really struggles.
Oh yeah, that's what I tell Lowell. Yeah, Lowell was saying it's struggling. Yeah, I've seen that all morning, but some people like, listen, for me, that's a Monday build. There's nothing special about this. I'm not excited at all. When you have to hold the ceiling, look at this. When this thing is holding the ceiling. Okay, let's buy this. Let's pay $500,000, and let's just cut this trim because, well, it's in the way. Retail $675, she says. So you can see that everything's been working here, you know, whatever it is. So here it even. See, when we started this morning, it was just here. Now it's starting to be here as well. So, yeah, I'm not excited about this unit, but hey, that's me. It's just a statement. That's a personal feeling that I'm not excited. But now I'm going to go work on my report and deliver our findings and see where we're at. So, now let's go check outside. All right, so we're going to start with the little things. Like, my wife finally found this. So I don't know if you can see this little crack right above the H. So it's in the paint probably. So it's right above the H, so it's noted. So they're gonna see, those are hard to find. Oh, you can see it from here. Look at
especially when the sun was so bright all day.
I don't know if you can see it, but you see that little bubble right here? So depending on the angle, that's where you kind of, that's why in the morning for me, I run around the unit all the time. I look everywhere, up and down, try to find a spider or a crack, because depending on the angle of the sun, you'll see better one way to the other. Sealant was perfect everywhere, except for that bubble on the roof this morning. This slide out, the tires, those are 22s, it's a 23, so everything is good. Here it's nothing, but again, a little mark. Laurel saw that today when we were talking. She walked in and says, oh, there you go. So see, that's the advantage of having two sets of eyes. I've already did the panel, opened them, but then I end up with a little bit bigger problem. So this will probably have to go to Freightliner because they won't know what to do with this. You've seen this before. This is kind of, it happens more regularly than you think. This is brand new, only 2,000 miles, but in that transmission, this fan, and down there is the U-joint, and you can see the transmission is loose when I play with it back and forth. A little bit too much loose to my satisfaction as somebody who comes from the truck industry. For me, that's in the transmission. Brand new, no, nothing special. But I'm gonna ask you a question. You were leaving when? When? Seriously? You were flying here just like we did for, oh, in 2 days I'm gone. Like all these people that live here to have their things fixed because they thought they were leaving tomorrow on their way to their trip. That's why you're getting an inspection. If we can't go, somebody else will. We have a lot of endorsed people that can work for you. Just remember this. So on that note, let's go check how Laurel can keep this unit together at the end of the day. Let's go check it out.
It's the end of the day. This is a beautiful coach. I haven't got a lot inside. I've tested everything, touched everything. I've done all my water, my washing machine, my dishwasher, all of my sinks, my toilets, and the only leak I have is a really small leak in the shower. It's not that big, but it's just enough that it's coming out onto the floor, and they're going to want to seal that up. The other thing is, as you can see, it's all light, right? Light cabinets, light furniture, and where your heels rest on the furniture, there are some dirty marks. Again, a little water, a little cloth is going to take that right up. And then when I went to my TVs, I started to do the TV lift, the televator. It goes up 2 inches and it stops. Goes back down. Take it up another 2 inches, it stops. So there's something wrong with the televator. They'll just have to get that fixed. So for me on the inside, I didn't have a lot. Just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. If you like videos like this, don't forget, hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and leave us a comment. We want to hear from you. I'm going to leave you on this. If you don't like the road that you're on, change roads. Take another road. So remember, and do never forget,
it's not all about the destination. It's all about the journey.